Hey, normal world time. It's hump day. Dave
Yes,
Landau, what's up?
I'm not much.
Woo.
Excited about tomorrow's debates that will be on the Blaze.
That's right. You're going to be doing that.
I am. I'm going to be doing a little bit of roasting of it.
It's going to be so exciting. I've been out of politics a little bit. I've been trying to wash my hands of it a little bit. But debates, I'm there. That is a sport. That is going to be so entertaining.
It's going to be exciting.
Donald Trump, come on.
You know what else is exciting?
What's that?
Angela's here.
Hey!
Oh, wow, thank you.
You are very welcome. And also, while you're here, go ahead and tongue punch that like button. And don't forget to hit subscribe. There you go. That's the new sound effect that we just added. But welcome to Normal World. We're very excited about today's guests. Returning favorite, also employee, technically.
Yeah, works for the show all the time.
It works here. But good man, good friend. You can see him with me this weekend in Tulsa, Oklahoma at, I always forget the name of the club, Bricktown Comedy Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You can then see him with me June 19th. I am losing
July.
July
19th and 20th in Omaha, Nebraska. And then July 26th and 27th at Side Splitters in Tampa, Florida. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Matt McClowry.
How do you do? Yes, I'm a human payroll error.
I love you.
It's good to see you. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm glad they haven't fixed the glitch.
No.
As long as you're still getting the pennies off the top.
I'm the I'm the part-time sketch writer because I'm paid to write sketches. Those sketches we do.
Yeah, all the sketches.
Sketch comedy show.
Yeah.
Well, at least we need to fill editing time. Anyway, it's good to have you here. Oh boy. So, also, I don't know if we have to cut that out. I get nervous every time we bring it up that, certain people work. Joining us today also, he is a friend of mine, a writer for Real Time with Bill Maher, as well as a former writer for The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Please welcome Ned Rice.
All right. Ow.
Hi, all.
Welcome to the show,
Journeyman
sir.
writer, dude.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, your IMDb is thicker than Johnny Wad.
Thicker than water.
It is something.
And a lot of it's true. So that's the part that people seem to like.
Oh, that's good. So you just put in as many things and see if
I didn't
they
say
stick.
that, Dave.
Is it like Wikipedia? You can just change it?
It's Netopedia, yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited to have you.
Me too.
Did you have a good trip in?
Oh, one little hiccup at the airport. You know those...
They found your gun.
Oh, no, that was fine.
Oh, good.
You know those neck pillows people sell at the
Yes.
airport?
Yeah.
Okay, do you also know those toilet seat pads that some people also travel with? So if you have both of those things, you have to be really careful.
You do.
'Cause if you get on a plane with a toilet seat pad around your neck, you're going to meet the captain. And you might miss your connecting flight.
Straight jacket situation there.
So other than that, it was a great trip.
Well, I'm just glad it worked out.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. You got to be careful.
Yeah. They're very similar, is all I'm saying.
I used to have the toilet seat padding in my home.
Yeah.
In your home?
Yeah, well, in the
What
80s.
did you think was going to...
In the 80s?
Yeah.
How does that make it okay?
I don't know why. It was one of the foamy ones, though, where you sat on it for...
Oh, like an old lady?
Like a grandma one,
You
yeah.
were inside, you were an old lady.
Yeah.
Inside, you're an old lady. You have an old lady
Funny.
toilet seat pads.
Oh, old lady cars.
Yeah, plastic on your,
I'm an
on
old
your
man.
couch.
I do have plastic on my couch, but why? I don't want to spill things on it and ruin it, QB. I don't have time
That's
to
the
clean.
Pope might
Little
visit.
doilies, he brings them out every
You want the couch to look nice.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the Italian side of me.
Makes sense.
What's the point of buying a couch if you're not going to cover it in plastic?
What are you going to do? Sit on it? Weirdo?
Right.
You want it to be comfortable?
Freak.
And you just yell, keep your ass on that plastic.
That's right.
That's right. Like a gentleman. So, there's a lot of news today. I'm sure, I don't know if you guys have heard of Hawk Tuah.
Oh, yeah.
This woman, Haley Welch, better known as the internet.
As the entire
Sensation.
internet.
As the entire internet. Hawk Tuah has been going viral for offering a tip on how to give good oral. Can we see the video, please?
Of course. 1 second.
The man go crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
Bear fight to the death.
Oh man, there again.
Is that a bear? I don't know about that bear part.
Should have edited that better.
Yeah,
what
that's
that
fine. There was also a bear fight right afterwards.
Was that related to the other women question about the bears and a man in the woods?
Well, it turns
Really
out,
unrelated?
yeah. Well, this is a very popular clip because we're now living in times of trash, and this is what makes someone famous. And she has now been fired from her job.
That's messed up.
As a preschool teacher.
The problem was she was describing a heterosexual sex act.
That's correct.
That's why she was fired.
Crossing a line.
They did
It was
check her
literally just a
window.
joke.
There was not one ally flag in her room.
She is not down with this month. It's just a joke. It's a joke. Like, why is she getting fired? I know she's like preschool, but I mean, as long as she's not doing that,
I don't think she's getting fired. I think she's leaving her job to tour Funny Bones.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah, she may be getting a pay increase.
yeah.
Maybe she'll cancel and you can cover her cancel.
Yeah, I think she's opening for Stormy.
Well, I think you're getting bumped for her.
She's selling merch.
Don't worry, we are.
Do you know what the merch is?
Oh, yeah.
It's hats.
Yeah, David. Like we have Hawk Tuah coming in. We're sorry.
Yeah, we apologize. She's selling shirts signed with her spit. Well, sources say, actually, now that you bring it up,
I told you.
She has been talking with UTA, one of the biggest agencies.
Hey, they're fast.
Yeah, as of now, a rep at UTA confirmed she is not, in fact, yet on the roster. Yet on the roster, which means there's actually Hollywood agents going like, "What do you think we can get her in?" I'm guessing
UTA actually has a blowjob department. That's all they do. Represent.
She aged out of it, but
Yeah, that's true. They have two departments: the one for auditions and the ones they keep.
Yeah. Dude, spit on that thing. Come on.
Well,
Do I actually
I'm a fan.
have
I'm a fan.
to blow? Seriously, what is the name of the person?
Yeah,
She found out.
yeah. Well, right when some UTA agent saw that, they were like, "Yeah, I could use that."
That's a talent.
You're saying
That's a
that
talent.
guys like head?
What?
Over at Endeavor, they're like, "Where's our spit girl? What's going on here?"
Do we have one of these yet?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Get her on the roster.
We have a roster of guys that did it in order to get Netflix specials.
there's a guy
slap
in her
Chris Rock.
DMs right now.
Oh, that's so true.
There's a guy, what?
There's a guy in her DMs right now out loud saying to one of their clients they're chasing funny, not money. My whole goal on the show is just to make you laugh. It's never
Good.
I don't
care if anybody else gets it.
Yeah, that's I had an agent that once said that.
I think this is good news for Monica Lewinsky. That's
Oh yeah,
She's got a career.
She's like, "What? What happened?"
oh yeah. If you slap her on that tour,
She's celebrated?
yeah, you're gonna sell. You're gonna sell at least 200 tickets once, and that's really all you need right now.
Well, she's like
Times have changed.
Monica's more in like the blowjob TED Talk stage of her career, you know?
That's true. She is going out there and talking about how she was manipulated.
Yes.
Like I was used. No, you blew a president, honey.
I'm surprised she's not a mainstay on The View at this point.
I agree.
Like, it's just weird that she's not.
I feel like she should be on The View and Hawk Tuah should be on The Real. That's the Ghetto View?
I didn't realize I don't watch The Real.
The real.
Yeah. Have you ever watched? You never watched The
Ooh,
Real?
I'm not
need to
you know-
watch this.
Oh, The Real is The View with teardrop tattoos.
Oh, that's way better. That's way better.
Where is this available? Where can I see?
Oh, it's I don't know what channel it's
I think
on.
it's
everywhere?
CBS.
Is it CBS?
It's on a network show?
Yeah.
It's on network television?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
That's not just a fight at the airport.
No,
It's Disneyland.
yeah, they're not allowed to hit each other. That's the best part. It's like imagine if you had to talk it out when you're inside of Toontown.
Do you have the Jerry Springer black shirt security guys on the outside just waiting? Like, how do you keep them from
Kinda.
Wig's coming off?
It's definitely worth it though. Well, speaking of terrible places, Adam Carolla has now come out and said that the comedian podcast host has said that he is leaving California during a recent appearance on yesterday's The Sage Steele Show. Carolla, who grew up in L.A. and said he is leaving California because it is a horrible place and it's now time to move.
This is a ridiculous take. I've never heard this ever.
No, I agree. He said, I have twins and they're in their senior year of high school, so I didn't want to pick up and tear up their roots. So people always go, when are you leaving? And I say I will be attending their high school graduation in a U-Haul. Carolla says California's problems are self-imposed, super avoidable, and he called California's Governor Newsom a narcissistic douchebag and a slippery eel of nothingness. It's like ride or die with Gavin Newsom. And it's like you can just admit you made some mistakes and try something else, but no, we can't. Adam said he's officially decided he's moving and has mentioned Texas, Florida, the Carolinas, and Tennessee among the 15 places he is considering. And Ned, you've lived in California. Matt, you've lived in California. Why do you think he's leaving?
I think his show got canceled. That's my theory. That's what got me out of there.
Is that what it was?
No. Well, actually,
No,
when
I know
wasn't
you're kidding.
when I wasn't when I stopped working, I realized, why would anyone live here unless they're actually on a show? Why would anyone?
It's a horrible place. I visited it once. L.A.
It's
shocking.
going. Like, I don't even I left 7 years ago. I wouldn't even recognize it now. It's been destroyed.
So you left before it got bad.
2016.
Where were you working at the time? Real time?
No, my last show was Joan Rivers, and then it was over. It's just no
Greatest
more
comedian to ever live.
Yeah, she's great.
She was wonderful.
Because she told people no.
That's right.
There was something she wouldn't do.
It's not. I know that's another inside joke of a moron. Yeah, she. Boy, what I did. Yeah, it's amazing. So, what did you write for her? For just the
Fashion Police.
Fashion Police?
And then Joan and Melissa had a reality show called Joan Knows Best.
Remember that, yeah.
So I wrote the spontaneous, off the top of their head remarks that they made.
Of course. Yeah.
Sometimes we did 8 or 10 takes of each one.
Yes, of course. A little peek behind the curtain. It's not all real.
That's how we shoot this show.
Yeah.
It's an
You can't tell.
illusion.
Yeah, you can't tell. The people can tell this is on the spot.
They think you're real.
Oh, yeah. I'm
That's the
fake.
weird part.
He's AI.
Yeah.
It's
This is all digital.
Yep, that's entirely true. Matt, you left because you wanted to start a family and
Yeah.
you didn't want a homeless person to eat your baby.
Well, pretty much. I lived there for 3 years. I spent a year and a half in Hollywood and a year and a half in Orange County, which I liked way better than Hollywood. But then it's just like, then it takes, anytime you want to do something comedy related in LA, it's 3 hours in traffic. And you're just like, why? I might as well just, I was already living in Florida anyway. So why don't I just live in Florida with less taxes?
Yeah, like I lived there in 2002, because drugs. But then when I went there in 2012, it was for a job that got canceled.
You were on a show called Drugs?
Yeah, it was great.
It sounds like a good show.
It was a really good one. It turned out it wasn't a show, but I thought it was. I was hired to do it.
Yeah.
So you do remember my
I actually
neighborhood.
paid them.
Yes.
It's weird.
It was strange.
My agent did not get it.
A lot of
No,
stories.
he did not. He really didn't get a cut at all. I, however, received many in my anus and mouth.
You've got.
Look,
I'm not going to cry. Not this time.
not that. No, I've talked to my therapist, and it's not my fault.
Work through it.
Look, it felt good.
Nice job.
The drugs. The sex for the drugs didn't.
Yeah, I think it was in Hollywood when I was doing Postmates to pay for my rent, and and I was working full time anyway. But it's Hollywood, so you need to. And
Postmates a porn.
well, when I literally had somebody ask me to pick up lube through them for Postmates. With very specific directions, and I just decided, okay, I'm rather going to cancel this order than have to live this moment of dropping this off to this very shame-free human being.
Well, never doing that again. Postmates, that's like you just do errands for people?
Yeah.
I never thanked you for that. It's as good a time as any.
You could have tipped.
Finally putting a face to that.
Embarrassing chore.
I had other fish to fry, but yes, I should have done it.
Is that what you call it?
Yes, I'll say.
They did actually eventually come out with a bottom-friendly Postmates menu during Pride Month.
What?
Oh,
does
good.
that
I
mean?
swear to God.
What does that mean?
It means food's conducive to bottoming.
I'm sorry, it was a food-specific menu?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
yeah, food, like, things that would
Fit?
muddy up the waters, I guess.
That type of love.
Yeah.
Okay.
And wow.
Wait a second.
Google it.
I'm not denying
that?
what you're saying. What you're saying doesn't surprise me at all. I want it to. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I wish it was.
I wish it made less sense, but it does.
I missed
but
the
it's like,
Dave
of
that would have
course-
been shocked by that.
I know. Yeah, there was a day of course, a kindergarten teacher or a preschool teacher gets fired because she made a Hawk Tuah line. But meanwhile, you can get a bottom-friendly app where you're like, well, I'm going to need some pumpkins to go in my ass. So that makes perfect sense. It all works out.
Oh, wait. It was things that were.
No, it was things to eat. It was
what I was
things.
thinking.
Okay.
Oh,
In order for your
I'm still
digestive
confused.
process to be in turn conducive to a vigorous love life.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
So then definitely it's not weird.
Wait, you said muddy the waters.
I know. I see what he's
Do
saying.
not muddy the waters.
Not muddy the waters.
Okay. The opposite of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Makes more
I thought
sense
you
now.
wanted to muddy them. Okay.
A nice clean.
Well, I mean, that is an
Squeaky.
option if that's your thing. But
Yeah, I mean, if you are in, I mean,
Is
I don't
it
want.
ever?
I don't want to.
How do you think I got this show? It wasn't my resume, pal.
Yeah, he went to UTA with the muddiest waters. They used to call him Soupy
And then he
Sales.
went to
Play
UTA.
muddy waters while I was getting
Yeah,
stooped.
Used to call me Muddy Waters.
It's a diet.
I'm going to tell you what. There's something that's not a laughing matter.
Not at all.
It's all jokes are off, and that is about Miracle Made sheets. Boy, is it hot outside.
It definitely is.
Temperature has a huge impact on sleep, and you might wake up way too hot. Real hot. So hot
Hey, don't.
that you have to get up and turn the thermostat down. But you won't wake up all hot with these bed sheets, Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating, so you can sleep at a perfect temperature all night long. Stop sleeping on the bacteria, too.
It's gross.
Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne.
Ew.
That's why it helps wick away that dirty, dirty bacteria that your face is probably used to. So go to trymiracle.com/normal today. Trymiracle.com/normal. Again, and you're going to get sheets. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save 40% off. And you use your promo code NORMAL.
That's right.
NORMAL.
What do you get with that?
You get, well, first you get 3 free towels, hand, face, and body, and save an extra 20% off. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/normal and use the code NORMAL to claim your free 3-piece towel set.
3 of 'em.
That's a tongue twister, like rubber baby buggy bumpers, but that's a good deal. And save 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/normal to treat yourself. Thank you again, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode.
That was good. I have some notes. It was approaching entertaining. So I need you to rail that back.
I will make sure that there will be
Put in.
no jokes involved
And sleep.
in that sleep, because sleep's a very serious.
It's no joking matter, Dave.
I know. Thank you.
Deadly serious.
And I appreciate you understanding that, Ned, because people's sleep habits are very important to
I
them.
haven't slept in months, Dave.
You were telling me that. You were telling me that, and I'm gonna.
Hey, Dave,
what?
tomorrow the debate is on. Rumble is happening. They're going to be fighting on stage. That's what
That
they're
was
happening, right?
CNN. Is
yeah,
it
no,
Rumble?
it's on CNN.
No. I meant a Rumble, like a Rumble.
Mano and mano.
Did he say on
Verbal
Rumble?
jousting.
A Rumble.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sounded
There's so
like that
many
for a second.
platforms now. I don't know anymore.
I don't know about that green app.
I'm sorry. I just thought
That's
it
what
would
they're
be
doing, right?
an odd place to have a.
Geriatrics with boxing gloves on.
It's on CNN, but you're right. It's on Rumble as well.
I have no idea.
I mean, like they're rumbling.
Oh, okay. Like just hobos fighting?
Correct.
Bum fights?
Yeah, we're going to have bum fights. We're gonna
That's pretty much it.
Basically what it is. I'm so excited for this. Donald Trump is very entertaining when he's debating. Obviously, the Hillary Clinton debates were freaking awesome to watch because they were just funny. Purely the only reason I want him for the job is because he's funny and entertaining. Him against Joe Biden, he's going to get rocked. He's going to rock Joe Biden.
Yeah, well, Joe Biden has part of his brain missing.
Well,
It's going to be even more entertaining.
for one thing, the problem is that he agreed to no audience again, which is kind of like taking his instrument away.
Yep.
But I know, like, he can't perform. Biden can't compete with Trump with an audience. And also the fact that, like, I thought that maybe in 2020, that first debate they had was worse for Trump in a lot of ways without the audience. But now there's been 4 years of Biden with a record to go on.
And deterioration.
Yeah, exactly. And I was watching CNN, and I could kind of tell that their talking heads were already making excuses for Biden in this one.
Mm-hmm. Prior to it.
Yeah.
So the scenario of how they selected the rules for this, right? So no audience.
Mm-hmm.
The other opponent is going to be muted when they're speaking.
Yeah.
And they started off like a coin flip,
There's no interaction between commercial breaks, which I think is smart.
They can't talk to their cabinets. They can't do any of that. Mm-hmm. They had a choice at the beginning. You get to either choose to be the last person to speak or which side of the stage you want to be on. And just guess what Joe Biden picked.
He said, we'll kick off. He's so confused.
Who are you? He chose the side of the stage.
That was a bad idea.
So he left Donald Trump with the last word.
Yes.
He actually said Delaware.
Hey, Uncle, you're not.
So
The
that's
other
the right
thing I
side.
heard was they actually had to negotiate. Biden wanted to sit, not stand. Not joking. That's what I heard.
I heard that.
They said, well, we probably can't do that.
They said he's doing these
it's
mock
going to be at
debates
night.
where he's standing for 90 minutes straight because he's supposed to do that. Like he needs to run through debates where he's standing. That's like the mainstay of his training. Just stand.
That's what a voter wants, really. How does he stand? No, not on the issues. How does he actually stand?
Yeah.
They're just going to have to
Right.
dolly him like Hannibal Lecter.
Will he fall down? Yeah. He'll be in one of those hand trucks.
Will he walk away? Can he stay
this
in one
thing
spot?
away from me. Remember that line?
Yeah, they're going like, what do we got? Dollies, scarecrow sticks? What are we going with this year?
So, I mean, it seems like Trump definitely has the home field
cross.
advantage.
Or maybe
he's got
he's
an
the
advantage.
advantage.
Maybe he's Tom Cruise and Born on the 4th of July. Remember when he was
when he
paralyzed? That was so funny. That's Biden.
That was shot here in this very
That is-
studio. Yes, not his spine, the film.
Makes
Glenn's got his spine across the street.
Yeah.
It's
in the case.
in
It's
the movie
very cool.
studio.
oh boy.
And not a prop. Tom
You're
Cruise's
right, though.
actual
That-
spine.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
But you're right. That's what they're saying right now. Is he did want to sit, which that's alarming to me.
Yep.
That it would be this early on, and it's like, sure, I have full mental capacity to debate.
It's like going to some event and the old timer, well, me, pulls out like, that walking stick that turns into a chair. And you're like, wait, no, we're standing now. No, I just thought I'd take a load off. It's such an old person thing to do, just to assume that they can sit.
It's like it's also
crutch
that
all the way up there.
Imagine how that looks.
That sad old person that you put in the corner.
Yeah.
Like when they're deteriorating. Like Matt, you remember your mom. And then you would
At least mine got to deteriorate.
They weren't close, but yes.
There
I do
weren't
remember.
cameras on her.
mine rushed the process with pills. So if you go, but then you have to speed this up.
Yeah.
But like you got to walk up to them and just be like, "Hi, Cheryl." Like, you know what I mean? Where
Always.
it's just this
You just
horrible.
assume they're deaf.
Joe, you're the president. The president.
Yes, but like in all seriousness, like, but you're like
One
elderly.
time
aunt,
we were at my mom's old folks home, and she was like one of the younger people there.
Oh, yeah.
We're in an elevator with this older lady, and my sister says, "Do you like living here?" And the lady goes, "Who? Do you like living here? What?" She goes, "Do you like living here?" And the old lady just goes, "I don't have a choice."
That is Joe Biden right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice.
That's why he chose to give
No
Donald
one's
Trump the last
operating
say.
under the pretense he's in charge.
We'll ask him,
Can I
how do you
please
like
sit?
living in the White House? He's like, my kids put me in here. No, this is the White House, Mr. President. I want ice.
Wrong kid died.
My Nana was in an old folks home, and I remember I was like, how do you really like it here? You know, and she died at 95.
A good run.
And this when she was like 92, she finally went in there, and I was like, how do you like it? She goes, oh, no, she died at 93. And she goes, I wish I died in 1995 when your grandpa did. And I was like, good Lord. I go, what do you want to do? She goes, I like to go to Red Lobster and get some Cheddar Bay biscuits. And I was like, let's do it. And my aunts and stuff were all like, make sure you don't take her to anything unhealthy because of her. And it's like,
She's 90.
No, she's not.
yeah, she's 93. I was like, let's go.
Go out.
My
on
mother's
get heroin.
97.
Good for you.
She's in an assisted living place in South Lyon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She, first of all, she's more alert than Joe Biden, but we have so much fun because of her attitude about it. Like she knows the deal. She's not angry about it. She just rolls with it.
Yeah.
Which is what you absolutely have to do in a place like that.
Yeah.
That's how my Nana was. You know, it was, I mean, granted, she was getting dick down thanks to all the pills in there. But, you know, it's,
Why not?
It's
Hey, that's
Not
what
familiar with that particular expression, Dave.
That's
And I
what I
work
hear.
in geriatric medicine, you know, for
No.
some time now. Dick down is what is that a reference to?
no, it's just like from rap music. But it's,
Oh, well, now we're in my happy place, rap music. That's,
Well, I figured
that's what I'm about.
you,
Run a train on.
when we asked you to take off your clock,
Before the orderlies hold an old guy up over an old lady and just kind of lower him down.
and arm down.
Do I have to
Gravity's
do
the
the
only
12
way.
minutes for my act about being old, Dave?
Yeah,
do I
and-
have to do that now?
No, it's fine.
It's not. Let's not.
You have orderlies pumping an ass in and out of.
It's like soaking. Just jump on the bed.
Nana was staying at Eden Hills. Anyways,
It could be worse. They used to make us fight,
I was gonna say,
which brings us back to Thursday.
Yeah, there you go.
and by fight, I mean get punched by a gang member on TikTok. That's what was rough about those Detroit homes. You really had to make sure you were in the suburbs,
Oh, yeah.
because otherwise it was just like, we hire anybody.
Oh, God. It's so true. Oh, my Lord.
Like, do you have a chip on your shoulder? Come on in.
So, how do you feel about
How do you feel about white people from the last century?
Yeah.
Well, we have
Negatively.
good news. We have a couple left.
You'll be bathing them. Is that okay? Are you good?
They're very vulnerable.
Yeah, you'll be touching
Absolutely at your whim.
all their holes. You'll be doing that. And
Here's your Postmates app. You can get anything you want.
Greatest
they
generation.
don't like rap.
Not a fan.
They don't like rap. Feel free to play whatever you want on your phone as loud as humanly
They
possible.
can't hear it.
I think that they should quit hitting old people in the face. And you can quit that with lots of other habits, like by using fume.
Fume.
We all have bad habits.
Everybody does, man. Smoking.
Mine.
Sometimes some people they get down there and they smoke. It's bad for your
They
lungs.
vape, and vaping's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, old people don't vape because they're cooling from a better time. But, you know, young people vape because you're stupid. I mean, you're not. If you vape, you vape. It's a joke. And I was just looking straight at Angela because she was vaping.
In the.
No, it's
You're
fine.
just dumb.
It's
Just
okay.
a stupid bitch, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah. But what makes you not stupid? You used it.
No, okay.
You're
so
actively using it.
I'm actively weaning down from a worse habit to this one to fume again
Hawk Tuah.
because I've made some mistakes in my life. And yeah, love it.
It's a great product. And if you're trying to kind of kick something or you're looking to kind of switch habits at least to something that's a little bit, it's healthier. It's fume. What it is it's just simple. You take flavored air. There's nothing. It's not like vaping.
That's it.
It's just air. And you go ahead, you put it right in this thing, and all you got to do, put it in your mouth. It's great for an oral fixation. Angela knows.
Hawk Tuah.
And with flavored air, you can satisfy your oral fixation through a passive diffusion system that utilizes no electronics, no vapor, no combustion. Fume draws just a flavor to your mouth, and it fills the void of a bad habit that will leave you feeling a lot better than old and riddled with all kinds of cancers.
Those are bad.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Horrible.
There's no batteries. They look awesome. They are something that people come up to me at shows and say how much that they've helped them.
I actually have got that too.
Yeah.
When I went to Vegas, Sam, if you're out there, he was telling me he tried it and it's actually helped him get off of cigarettes and stuff like that. So
Awesome.
that's a real anecdotal story.
And they've helped over 300,000 customers. And you can be the next success story for a limited time if you use the code NORMAL to get a free gift with your journey pack. Head to tryfume.com. That's tryfume, F-U-M.com, and use code NORMAL or scan the QR code on the screen to get a free gift with your order today. And if you don't see the QR code, just go to tryfume.com, promo code NORMAL. It's a guilt-free alternative with a fidget. Ned, I know I'm the
with a
best
fidget.
host you've ever seen, and I just want to tell
Is
myself
the 30
that.
seconds up yet?
Yes, thank God.
Dave,
No, that one's fine.
How
You can do that
dare
one.
you? How dare you pull that shit on me?
I'm sorry.
No, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're the goat, as the youngsters
Yeah,
are saying.
right. He's right up there with Chevy Chase.
Right next to
Way up
Chevy
there.
Chase.
Way up there.
Yeah.
Am I better than Chevy Chase?
You actually are.
That felt like it hurt.
That hurts. That does hurt.
You know what?
I did want to ask though. You wrote for
Really, really nice guy.
Chevy Chase.
Never had one issue. He was charming. He was gracious.
Really?
He was a hugger. I couldn't believe it. How nice he was.
You're white. I'm totally joking.
Is that an aspect of the story? I didn't know
A
that.
lot of me is Dave. No.
Yes. No, I
No,
find
but I
it
was
interesting.
expecting a monster, and he was not a monster.
You hear so many bad things about him.
Yeah, that's all
everyone
you
hates
hear.
him.
But then I
Most
kind of
hated guy in
consider the sources also.
Right. And I grew up loving him. So when
Yeah,
that show
absolutely.
came out, I was so excited.
Wow.
And I'll be honest, I was young enough to where I liked the show.
Yeah, it was
I just wanted to see Chevy Chase.
A lot of the audience were special needs, and
Yeah, and that's why I got to watch it in my home.
that would explain the sponsors too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot
it
of gum.
was my first guild job.
Really?
So I was there for 4 weeks, and they canceled, but they had to pay me 13
Nice.
checks, and it was really interesting. But yeah, Chevy was super nice.
By today's numbers, it was an astronomical success, right?
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah.
So they also didn't give him a chance to grow into it either. You have to
Right.
be honest.
Well, they put it on Fox for a half an hour. It was opposite
Fox?
in living color, right?
At 11.
Yeah. And then, because you had, was it, because it was once a week, right?
No, it was every night.
Was it every night?
It was a talk show. It was
At 11?
a talk show.
Okay, because I remember I would stay up and watch it.
A lot of people watched the first one, and the first one was terrible, and they didn't come back.
Okay.
So that was a big part of it.
Was Goldie Hawn the first one with the birthday cake?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, that was some bad TV.
Yeah.
And they just never came back. And then Chevy was never going to be a host. He was the wise guy in the back of the room making smart-ass remarks. He was never the teacher, ever. So the whole idea was flawed. It was never going to work.
Jeez, does that sound familiar?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I step on some
perspective.
toes? I'm so sorry.
No, he's just insulting me.
Okay.
Right on the money.
Nice. Nice. Save it.
You just left them hanging.
He just left you
Dang,
man,
man.
for a fist
In
bump.
the wind.
He's that kind of actor. No, I got
I-
it.
Oh, wow. Oh,
It's not. It's autism. It's not because I didn't.
what it is.
I wasn't looking. I was avoiding.
Stop
You're
blaming.
autistic?
I was looking over
Yeah,
there.
Matt is autistic. But let's stop
He's pretty
blaming.
chatty for an autistic guy, I got to say. I actually got some eye contact there a minute ago. I don't know.
Crazy.
I think he's autistic.
I think he needs to
That's what
stop blaming his manners on being a retard.
You could say that now. Retard.
Retard, it's coming back.
It's coming back. We're making it. We're bringing it back. It's nostalgic.
Better if you say it with the French accent, by the way.
It's hard.
No one
Without
cares.
the-
No one cares if you say it that way.
With a cigarette. I'm sorry. If you.
Yeah. All
No.
that stuff.
No, I find that so interesting though that you wrote for that because you've written for so many of those shows that I find to be. And Craig Ferguson was just some of the best late night TV there ever was. And I think even when we talk about late night, we always go to Conan, and we kind of forget
Ferguson.
Ferguson, who was brilliant.
Dude.
Craig had no background as a comic, in the States anyway. But he was such a natural. That monologue, everyone loved the monologue. We would just do it in the writer's room. We didn't even, I mean, I guess someone took notes, but we would just, it wasn't like people turning in pages. He just would start talking about something.
Well, he did that one monologue about Britney Spears, and that could be so contrived in the hands of somebody else, but to him, it was so authentic.
Yeah, that was really good. Like, let's leave her alone. I know what that's like. It was great television.
He also had a great ability to interview very, very pretty stars.
Yes, that was the other great part of the show.
He had a charisma where they opened up to him, leaned into him. You could see the body language where everybody else got almost awkward.
Yeah.
And he had an ability to actually have conversations that were fun.
And he was, from the perspective of that kind of guest, he was probably the best looking. He was probably the sexiest talk show.
Well, yeah, and he had that accent. And
that's that charisma. Like he felt genuine when
that whole fake Scottish thing. That was like that worked like a charm. Everybody felt.
He's from Ohio.
Yeah, he's from Ohio. So the ladies like that.
Yes.
Were you a fan?
Huge fan.
See?
And I was a big fan of Josh too, who plays Jeff, the gay robot sidekick.
Yes.
He's actually a very underrated like comedian and performer. And
He was
I think
a
he's great.
very good comic.
He's so good on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a really cool thing to have off to the side.
Yeah, like the play on the sidekick.
Yeah, I always loved that. I always thought that was great. What was your favorite show you ever wrote for? Like, what are you most proud of? Or is that
Those are two different questions.
Oh, okay.
The best thing I ever did was Politically Correct and Real Time.
Okay.
That was the most exciting because I was the...
Because you're conservative, right?
Yes, I was the conservative. So every day was 10 against 1, and I loved it. I did homework. I prepared for it like a lawyer. I knew all that stuff, and it was. I still think about it all the time. That was like those are my war stories, like those days.
Like, do you feel like anything changed though? Like you couldn't work there in the industry anymore?
That's exactly what happened. To put it
when that was
that's I screwed myself by doing that.
But that was the heart of why that show worked so well. Is it had both sides. You'd bring on guests that had
it worked there, but after I left that, then
wow.
Bill Maher gets a lot of hate, obviously, from the right, but
the left,
and the left too. But I do genuinely like him. Like, and a lot of people give me crap for that, but I think that his show, Real Time, you're actually bringing on people from every single walk of this, and you're allowing them to speak.
Yep.
It's not a lecture at anybody.
Oh.
It's allowing, and I thought that was so great that it's like, we have a conservative writer, we have somebody who is making those points, and then he's using your jokes in a conservative voice, and you just don't see that anywhere else. And Politically Incorrect was a very ballsy show to have on ABC at that time.
Yeah.
And it's like I think at the time he was canceled by, I would argue, conservatives.
Yeah, for the 9/11 cowards thing.
That was sort of the last straw, but that happened in September.
Yeah.
The show ran till January. So they just decided we're not going to do this anymore. He didn't get fired the next day or anything like that.
Okay. So it was just sort of, were they kind of looking for a reason?
I think so.
And then HBO picked it up?
Yeah.
I think it's a better.
To HBO and fine.
It's a better fit.
Go.
Oh, it's a much better fit.
I always say to people, or I've noticed, both sides are mad at Bill, left and right.
Oh, for sure.
So he's probably, if that's the case, you're probably doing something right.
Yeah.
As trite as that might sound, I think it's true.
Well, and I think anybody over 30 now is just kind of called a boomer for having any take whatsoever that's not
over
30. It feels that way, though, doesn't it?
It is. It is very. Everything's polarized in different directions, and if you don't have that exact opinion, then you're evil, and I hate you now. You can agree on 90%.
You have to take the whole package too. You can't pick and choose. Nope, you have to take. It's a set. It's like you're at a yard sale. You have to take it all.
And if you had
you do trans people, then you have to do Israel. whatever.
If you had opinion, you can't ever change. You can't ever grow.
Cannot learn and evolve. Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, that's
Not
why.
allowed.
You couldn't add more to an ally flag. It's just the most obscene thing to look at. Like, how much
I
stuff?
love it every time they add
How much stuff am I supposed to like? You got a wheelchair parking on it. You got like
edges and circles. And
Well, it's like when it was just the colors, it was like this fun thing. Yeah, go into this bar, they sing show tunes. Now it's like weird and oppressive, like they're these gay aliens from V.
Yeah.
Well, I was in New York last week, and I'm in a cab, and
They're not even like gay. It's like that guy. What's the guy's name? Cherry?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Tyler Cherry. It's like,
What is that?
He's LGBTQ, but he just looks like a dude with a mustache with bad taste. You know,
I
he's
think
not.
we have some.
Did he get
pictures of
canceled
him.
this week?
No, he just looks like.
There he is.
Hey,
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, he looks normal.
Dave, it's
where
you.
you were?
It's that should be a Photoshop.
It is.
It is a
you.
Photoshop.
Photoshop. Just
Oh my god,
in real life, he just looks like the nunchucks guy from Ghost World.
he looks like somebody that's going to have a very light casket in the '80s.
I love that you didn't notice that was you.
I'm telling you.
Should be a Photoshop.
It is.
Well, even driving through New York last week, there's a rainbow flag on every single place. It's like, wow, what huge balls you're willing to admit.
Bravely spoken.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, right here in New York, you're willing to say that you serve gays.
Whoa.
It just looks like it's like occupied.
Yeah, it does.
It's under occupation.
Well, yeah, Tyler Cherry, now that you brought him up, though, if people don't know him, he had been working at the Interior Department of Design. No, for Secretary Jeb Holland.
Interior decorator department, ladies and gentlemen.
He was recently promoted to the senior position, which I assume is on all fours.
Yes, he's
Which associate communications director under the Joe Biden administration, because he hasn't hired enough Tim Burton characters at this point. Tyler Cherry also referred. Oh, he got in a lot of trouble for this stuff. He also referred to police as slave patrols, which, what?
All right.
Are we sure? Is for defunding the police. He called Abolish ICE, is pro-BLM. He helps spread the Russia hoax and is against sending more weapons to Israel. And, of course, he looks like that.
It's a white guy in a funk band.
That's correct. Yeah.
Anybody in Austin, Texas?
He also deleted all these tweets. Can we see a few of them?
We actually
We
just
just
put
showed
them up on the screen.
Yeah.
I saw him. I couldn't read them from here though.
Yeah, at this point, how is everyone in the White House, Pence included, not complicit in the Russia scandal? Extra heavy sigh. Truth is there is no substantial white power movement in this country. Trump won the election because of economics. Wrong.
I mean,
it's just a lot of.
This looks like his resume.
It basically is.
Isn't that how you get in?
Yeah.
but he deleted, I think, 3,000.
Yeah.
Which
Even
is
Hillary's like, wow, dude.
Yeah.
Really? Come on.
Excessive.
She's like,
Those
I,
earrings? No.
I only deleted 800 about murdering people.
I only lost an entire server. Ridiculous.
Just drone him.
Can't we? Can't we just drone this guy?
I just don't
He
understand.
used a hammer, but so did David DePape. Get off my broad back right now. Get off it.
Just shoot him 3 times in the back and leave a suicide note. You know how to do it. Come on, gang.
I'll ask.
Let's get this together.
Wrap that up.
He's wow. It really is funny though when somebody's this horrible stereotype. Like he's one leather hat from being fisted on a swing and cruising.
What
The
does
good
he do?
This is good news. You know
That
who's
was Bruno Kirby. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, that's right. And this is the guy who would be named Bruno now.
but you know who's happy
That guy's
about
named
this?
Bruce.
Who?
The guy Sam who's busted for stealing women's luggage.
Yes.
He's like off the hook now. He's like,
exactly.
"Hey,
Oh yeah, he's like thanks.
Distraction.
I'm okay. I'm only number 2 now.
Well, that was that's probably his interview. Like, are you a kleptomaniac? No.
Yeah.
You're good. All right, you're in.
They're like, oh, thank God. So you don't steal anything from airports? He's
Can
like,
I borrow your lip gloss? You're in.
Yeah.
We're done here.
He's like, I don't steal from airports, but I'm very active in them.
Hey, wait a minute. First of all, a lot of luggage looks alike. Let's be fair.
That's true.
Yeah.
The only problem is he wasn't on any of the flights.
No, that's true. He wasn't.
It's very hard to get your luggage when you didn't check any. That's amazing.
He just likes being patted down. That's why he goes to the airport all day long.
That's just amazing. It looks like David Schwimmer if he's in the Gladiator 2.
Yeah, he looks like when he's like Ross in a flashback.
Yeah.
In high school.
He went through that phase in high school, like his music phase.
Yeah, he just tried once.
Angle earrings, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We are living in
But don't you just feel like somebody needs to take them aside and say, you don't have to do this. This is weird to most people. It's fine.
You're trying a bit hard.
Yeah.
also like
really hard.
I feel like someone has actually tried already.
Yeah.
Well, like you're going into politics. Perhaps you
Right.
don't have to stage a shoot where you're getting flower petals drizzled on your chest.
I think we should take a photo shoot just like this.
Maybe don't book a studio and have a lighting crew and,
Fishnet shirt,
Right.
fishnet crop top.
your phone can take pictures now. Did you know that? You can use your telephone.
Yeah, when you send in your resume, you don't actually have to have the gayest photo ever taken on the headshot.
Well, that was the pitch. Did you make this the gayest thing you've ever seen?
Jake, he's like, look, I'm white. I don't understand how I could be put to the top of the pile.
Bud Light
without
Bud Light
taking a
is
picture
not
of me on the
going.
top of a pile. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Bud Light is going in a different direction now after Dylan, but nice. We appreciate the interest. We're gonna move on from this.
We realized that was a colossal failure, and we now have Kid Rock, Shane Gillis, and a horse. So we're really trying to get. We really realized how bad that was, and no one's actually. Everybody's buying Budweiser because they're still worried about the light factor.
Drink better beer. That beer's gross.
Or drink better whiskey.
I was gonna say the same thing. If it might, all the stuff drives a person to drink, and if you were gonna do that, you're gonna order some, beverages, something like a nice whiskey. Craft Co right here.
It's
Flying
Folds of Honor.
Aces. FlyingAces.com.
Yeah, Flying Aces. They have a great whiskey, I hear.
They do. I've tried it.
You
You
like
will
it?
not try it.
No, I've not tried it.
Never tried it. But
I-
if he did, oh, man, he would love it.
But I'll tell you what I do love about it is they are a supporter of Folds of Honor.
That's the better thing. Actually.
And Folds of Honor provides life-changing scholarships for the spouses and children of America's fallen or
should have started with
disabled.
that.
No, I think it's important to mention the company because this is what they're doing. They've also, it's first responders, it's fallen soldiers, and it makes sure that, and they've already, just that company has given away 51,000 scholarships and $200 million so far. And the need is still great, but together, along with Flying Ace Spirits, they've aligned to make sure that American kids get the scholarships that they deserve. So what they can do is they are proudly sponsoring 4 scholarships awarded annually this year, and
Nice.
which is annually.
Quarterly.
It's quarterly.
Well, annually, yeah.
Annually
is once.
and then for each quarter.
Well, it's quarterly, and then annually is a year.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but it's the same.
Quarterly means 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quarters.
1, 2, 3.
You're a quarter black.
Yeah.
I don't know
What?
Why did I explain that to you?
You didn't know? I'm explaining it to you.
Oh, I think it was her that said
Is
it.
she? I'm getting it on her.
We should go at her. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
What did you say?
correct you.
Oh, yeah, she's a woman.
Yeah. Wow. The math skills of a woman. So go to flyingacespirits.com. She looks upset.
No.
It was a joke.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I'm not upset.
Oh, no.
I just
So
want to get through this.
She did say, hey, we should do these really quickly.
Well, I do want to tell them though what they're sponsoring when they buy the product, which is
That's
important
true.
because
That is true.
they look these kids that have
True.
they're the children of people that are fallen soldiers and
need scholarships.
yeah.
Great.
So if you go to flyingacespirits.com and you scan the QR code, you will get free shipping on this beverage, and you're doing something great. Just use the promo code NORMAL when you go to flyingacespirits.com. Normal World actually is the promo code. You can also scan the QR code Normal World, and it's a good whiskey. I'm told again. I haven't drank it, but Derek Richards, who's a regular here, who is a raging alcoholic, says
I was going to say, you're sponsoring Derek's Twitter.
yes, exactly. He called me today after drinking 2 bottles, which for him is just how he wakes up. It's what steadies his hand to drive.
Eye
Love
opener.
sponsoring.
It's what he calls a nightcap. And he told me that it's fantastic. So if Derek Richards and QB put their stamp of approval on this beverage, you can go and trust it. Normal World is the code, flyingacespirits.com.
I'd like another bottle.
You should get another bottle.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get.
but I don't want
I'm gonna hook you up something sweet, baby.
Thank you. That was aggressive. What did you just say?
A little bit.
Why? Because I want to give you a gift.
You threw that little extra.
Oh, the power dynamic it's automatically harassment, Dave, whether you meant it that way or not. You're in a lot of
what
trouble.
happened?
I'm quarter black, and you're aggressing on me. It's June right now. You know that? That's my month.
Gay?
No.
You're quarter gay?
Don't tell me that in the booth. Juneteenth was first.
That's just a day.
So was Pride Day. It was Pride Day, and then it turned into a month, and it stole my entire month.
That's just a day where
I get February and June.
go up.
Go up. They're happening all the time, man.
The shootings?
Yeah. Prolific.
There was a shooting today at the Chick-fil-A,
Literally
right
down the
down the
street?
road. Two
Yeah.
people were
Happened?
shot. 2 people were shot at the Chick-fil-A
Are you
down the
serious?
street today.
They died.
Oh, that's terrible.
All over chicken nuggets.
What happened?
We don't know yet, and they're still trying to catch the guy.
Well, I'm
but
still
they're not
waiting
sure
for
what
my
the-
You've eaten at that Chick-fil-A.
I have eaten
yeah,
at Chick-fil-A.
You probably wanted to go back with a gun.
Yeah, well, I mean, was it the impatience?
Yeah. No, you got food poisoning from it, remember?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you got bad food poisoning.
That's what.
Oh, yeah. That was the only Chick-fil-A I ever got food poisoning from.
You just blacked out. You did it.
No, I have an alibi.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You were here.
Yeah, I was buying a gun.
That's a pretty good alibi.
It's the Robert Blake
I
alibi.
left my gun in the restaurant.
Obviously, I didn't shoot those people. I was out buying a gun.
Wiped it off first.
That's tragic, though. I feel
That
sorry
is
for
very sad.
anybody who. That's terrible.
It's freaky.
The worst part is it happened in the drive-through lane, so you can imagine.
Did it really?
No, so you can
Oh.
imagine how long it would take to get your order.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
You're in the car behind, like, well, I'm
Oh,
already
great.
ordered.
Their service is so fast, though. Like I bet it's still fast.
It's faster now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, today you can probably get right in and out.
Are they a sponsor?
It's oh my god.
Yeah,
It just
check-
I
happened.
don't like. Well, it's like I don't like Chick-fil-A, but I do like In-N-Out. So I'm thinking about bringing a gun to In-N-Out to make it.
Don't say that on here,
You can't say that.
especially with your face.
Okay, we
You can't have autism and say that.
Yeah, when you look like you do.
We can lose that.
No, he doesn't mean it. It's a
Oh,
joke.
it's a joke. He's a comedian.
Actually, he loves In-N-Out.
I would pay. I'm just trying to make the line move.
I know. But he loves In-N-Out so much. Like he's autistic and loves In-N-Out. Like he would do nothing to hurt you.
Yeah.
It's like he would hurt he would never hurt a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't let him hold a bunny.
Oh.
But you're very sweet with dogs and
Yeah.
babies.
You have a problem with bunnies specifically? You have a
It's just a
Dramatic.
reference to
No, it's
of
for
mice
mice
and men.
men.
okay. I don't read. I can't read.
I know.
Yeah. Is this a story about animals?
No, it's a story about
little
a
fun man
man
at the
who
end.
hangs out with a larger man who's
Yes, a large,
kind of
simple
like
man.
if it was
Yeah.
me and Matt, except I'm more simple. So, well, let's get into this real quick. When gaming goes wrong, a New Jersey man has been arrested for flying to Florida to attack a fellow gamer with a hammer.
Wow.
Yep. Following an online interaction that the pair had gotten in after meeting in the virtual fantasy world of, is it Arcade?
What?
I don't know if
Arcade?
you know more gaming
Are
stuff
you
than I do.
you talking about the dinosaur game Ark?
It's RACHEAGE. Arcade?
I don't know this game.
You're a gamer.
Well, I don't play every game.
Well, good. This
This game sounds aggressive.
Well, I think it's kind of funny that somebody went and killed a troll. Anyway, so 20-year-old Edward Kang.
We was Kang. Sorry.
That's going to be his defense. Why'd you do it? I'm a Kang. Who was wearing all black clothing, gloves, and a mask, entered the unlocked home and waited in the hallway to attack the victim when he took a bathroom break during a late-night gaming session. Kang is now facing an attempted second-degree murder charge after the assault left the victim with severe head injuries. An investigation revealed that days earlier, Kang took a flight from Newark to Jacksonville. Those are two places you would expect. Before purchasing a hammer and flashlight at a local hardware store.
So he's a genius.
Yep. Kang, he probably used a credit card. Kang reportedly told his family, he was heading to Florida to visit a friend that he had met years ago on an online video game. Police said that Kang and the victim had never met in person, but were acquainted through the online game called ArcAge, which he described as a fantasy-based, massively multiplayer online game, or an MMO, where players interact in an immersive virtual world similar to World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay. See, that
And the victim was
I never
Paul
played that.
Pelosi?
Correct.
What we're saying? I read about this. I think it's hinky. I think it's weird. I think there's more to this than meets the eye.
Sexual thing.
It turns out the man, yes. My theory is the man was a gay prostitute.
Oh, my God.
That this Paul fella went and picked up.
Dave, you've done it again. You've cracked another case.
Oh, I thought you were saying Dave literally did it.
No.
Oh, no. He was at Chick-fil-A shooting people when this happened. The thing about Dave is he doesn't know that. He's not with it.
Yeah.
Look, I have random blackouts. And all I know is when I come to, there's shootings on the news.
Yeah. That was a lot.
And my belly is full.
I have Chick-fil-A sauce.
All I know is there's fast food wrappers about.
Is there any idea what the MO is?
My wallet has the equal amount of money I left with.
They
What's
don't
the
know.
motive?
They don't know yet because they haven't caught him.
Some kind of beef on this website?
It's got to be a beef on this website.
No, it's yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's just like a mission didn't go right and they were just really mad about it. They steal their items or
Oh, at the Chick-fil-A?
no.
I also
they're-
thought you were
they're
talking
not-
about
We're back
Chick-fil-A.
on the game now.
We're back on the game.
No, that's not beef, it's chicken.
I thought the Paul Pelosi thing too. I think this is clear. That guy just got jail time.
40 years.
40 years for hitting Paul Pelosi with a hammer?
Almost killed him, yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel, though, that Paul Pelosi wasn't going to live another 40 years. I mean, it should only be...
That's true. They should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
In California.
Plus, they were clearly lovers.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's
Is
the
that,
other part that I don't like.
like, every time Nancy leaves, he goes and gets a man whore from an abandoned school bus. We can all admit that.
You talk about an IMDb page. That dude was a nudist. He was I think a left-wing psychopath.
Yep.
He was a polyamorous. He did it. That dude, David DuPape, is like a 5-player baseball guy. He could do it all.
Right.
That you could do like an entire series just about that guy.
Oh, yeah. You're like, he's
Many
out there.
lives of David DuPape.
Yeah, so he can play shortstop, right, pitch, catch, whatever you wanted to do. Mainly pitch and catch.
Seemed
is
like a
what Paul-
catcher to me.
always pitching it.
Oh man.
I mean, I wasn't the least bit surprised. And okay, so how long will Nancy Pelosi get for investing her money in Pfizer and then forcing it on people?
0.
While going and getting her hair did.
Absolutely 0.
Is getting hit with a hammer not equal to?
Nope.
Well,
You all right, Matt? You look like you smelled shit. Is it? the show?
No, it's a good show. I'm just struggling. I just,
Struggling.
Are you thinking about the time you hit someone with a hammer?
I never hit someone with a hammer.
Ever?
No.
That's an odd.
I know a guy who did.
like a mallet.
Yeah.
That's what somebody that hit somebody with a hammer would say.
Who do you know that hit someone with a hammer?
Oh, a guy I went to grade school with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's been a great show. I want to thank you both for coming on. Ned, where can we find you?
I'm doing a go up open mic in Ferndale, Michigan next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday,
Nice.
for no money.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
You should swing by the castle when I'm there.
I'm planning to.
You should.
I'm going to come by the castle and
Awesome.
hang out with you. That'll be fun.
You should. I'll be in the green room.
Sweet.
And that's how this business treats talented people with huge, great bodies of work also.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say
Ruthlessly.
great bodies.
Yeah, a great body.
Into
Yeah,
there.
Great
Said
body,
huge.
too,
I was
man.
getting
Under that,
excited.
under that Chandler Bing shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
8-pack.
Why did you get that pool out of a shirt out of a hot tub?
What? I knew where it was going.
I know, because I said pool,
Yeah.
but the joke was it drowned on ketamine.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, is this a Chandler shirt?
Yeah, I used to wear. I used to have shirts. I love those
I wore
shirts.
the crap
My
out of
wife
shirts. Like that.
browbeat me into wearing this today.
It's a good shirt.
I like them.
It looks good.
I had one of those. when Friends was
They liked it,
popular.
honey.
Yeah,
It's a structure shirt.
I had one with a zipper.
Ned, your clothes were so popular in the 80s.
90s.
Oh, and also in the late 90s when the Zoot Suits were coming back around and they were having
it's
a
a
lot of
bowling
that jazz
shirt.
stuff
I like.
going. Yeah.
Well, it's better to go to the mall now. Everything's slim fit. I
Where's
don't
my
belong
derby?
in there.
It's around here somewhere.
A pine wood derby?
Kind of.
Okay, well, I had one. You know, one time I made a pine wood derby and nobody helped me, so I wasn't allowed to use a knife, and I won. It was just a bunch of McDonald's stickers and watercolor on it.
Wow.
And I won. Everybody made fun of me right up until that minute, and I watched them cry in front of their parents, and I was like, yeah,
You had the last laugh.
Winner.
yeah, how you feel now? You know why mine won? Because it was heavier. Uncarved.
How old are you then? Like 28? When
32.
did that happen? Okay.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, it was pretty
I was
good.
6.
That's
It
probably.
was at Downs Camp. Ma-
What was the name of the race? Because
It was called Boy Scouts.
going down. Yes.
Towns.
It was called Doy Scouts. Matt was my counselor.
Every car went into a lake and the,
Yeah.
the occupants drowned. It was really fun.
I rode my bike into a lake when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
At Camp Dearborn, rolling down several hills in a row, just too much momentum.
Did you say Camp Dearborn?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of that.
I jumped off. I actually didn't fall into the because I got off the bike. The bike just went in.
That's rad, though. I do that.
I
stuff.
did fall into my own pool a couple months ago while grilling.
You did. We were talking.
Yes.
How did?
The grill's just too close to the pool. There's not a lot of room back there. It's not that big of a.
Okay. You are very tall. That stuff's very far away when you're walking around.
Yes.
That's not why.
Blame my height. Not
why he
I'm
did
an
it.
idiot.
It's not why he did it.
Just trying to help the guy out, you know?
I wish. Look. Let's just be happy that he has been successful enough to own a pool.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
That is true.
people,
That's very expensive.
low income people are like, you know, when you're grilling in your spacious backyard and you fall into the pool, doesn't that piss you off? Yeah, that's awful. I live in a tenement.
He's got a gorgeous
Shacks.
pool in a gorgeous area.
You're going to lose some people on that.
There was a shooting in an Airbnb two houses away from me.
Are you serious?
A 1-year-old's birthday.
What's up with all these
Oh
shooting?
no! Is everybody okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know. Yeah. 3/4 of them. Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, I see.
Was the child okay?
The child's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's
Yeah,
all.
no bad memories for him. He'll grow up fine.
No. Everybody will remember the. Yeah, that's sad.
On June,
Makes me
Juneteenth?
sad.
Was it Juneteenth party?
Was it?
Yes.
The festivities.
Oh.
What do you
no.
What do you think?
Take a
I
guess.
just want to know. It's my people or not. That brings us to.
You know what? That's good that the 1-year-old didn't pass because that means it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
Stole it.
He fed it to me. Popular restaurant Hooters has been forced to close many of its locations
Oh no,
due to underperforming in today's market.
that's too bad.
Yeah, what do you think they should do to improve their sales? QB.
Start filming OnlyFans in the restaurant.
That's not a bad idea.
I know it's not sanitary, but
Well, it never was. Angela.
I'm going to say more owls because I hardly see any owls there. And they advertise those a lot.
yeah,
That's true. They don't have them ever.
Also, bigger cups.
Ooh.
agreed.
Mm.
Yeah,
Is
more,
that-
more liquid.
Yeah, a lot of liquid. Bigger glasses of milk. Ned?
I think a time machine so we could go back in time to when Hooters was hot. Girls in bathing suits serving bad chicken. That's not hot now. It's quaint now.
Yeah.
Hooters' heyday was a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
So
It was.
The Girls Gone Wild time.
pretty
synced up.
much.
It's a peak.
Matt?
Uninvent the internet.
That's my new favorite word.
I'm going to say realize the best part of eating chicken wings is not your erection.
It's not?
But I've just never
Folgers in your cup.
Yeah, two are the best idea. It's yeah.
You know, I used to
Those
work
taste so
at
good.
Hooters.
Did you really?
Yes, and yes,
You worked at Hooters?
I worked at
Not
Hooters.
surprised.
I thought
And
you
there was-
worked at Twin Peaks.
No, I worked at Hooters. But
Look, I'm sorry.
there
I
was
mean
an old man on my morning shift at 10 a.m. that came in, and he was like, "Did you?" I knew you looked familiar. I knew you did. He said, He ordered a cup of coffee and he said, "Did you heat up this coffee between your thighs?"
God.
And I said,
you told me that.
I got to get out of here.
You told me you were in medical school, and I tipped you accordingly. Just get off
Yeah.
it, okay?
Yes.
I did what I had to do.
Other than that, was it a good job?
No. They used to line us up like cattle, and they would look us up and down like this and make sure you didn't have anything wrong with you. And if you did, they'd send you home.
Wow.
What do you mean wrong with you?
Like I have this fingernail that's kind of ugly, and if it wasn't covered, they'd be like,
An ugly
kick rocks.
fingernail?
yeah.
Wow. Is that a thing?
They put on some lipstick, you pig.
Dave, isn't that how you met your wife?
Yes, it was at a
One of
Hooters.
those rundowns.
It was, yeah. I was like,
no,
love that
maybe, no.
story.
It's at a place called Pick Your Beard. And
Jeez, Ned, I didn't know you were on the O&A forums.
I don't know what that means.
no, but it's a perfect
I'm fake
joke.
laughing.
Wow, that's. Well, I think I would work at I used to work at a Hooters type restaurant.
Tallywhackers?
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you? Have you been?
Yeah, I thought
I was gonna say the
recognized
Yeah. Wait, are you the one that asked me if I?
you. Heated up the coffee.
Yeah, it wasn't coffee. You asked if I heated up your milkshake.
It was tepid.
You were like, "Why is this? Why is this such a warm milkshake? Did you heat it up between your thighs?" And I said, "Yes, I did."
Yes. That's how we do it.
Never
here.
came back.
Well, that was how you ordered the shakes. You would bring it, and then you would shake it up at the table. You would scoop the ice cream in, and then you would dance.
Brings all the boys around.
Oh, it does.
It brought all the boys to the yard.
I thought it was Chippendales. That's what I was gonna guess.
Tallywhackers was a real restaurant that shut down in Dallas.
Are you shitting me?
No,
Oh yeah,
it's
it's
real.
really a thing.
What an awful way to enjoy anything, even for a woman.
Who? That's not
Women
appealing.
weren't going there.
Oh, you're right. That's
Oh.
true.
You never want to go there and say, "What's the fish today?" Because then they know that you're not a regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your special? Oh, the thing with the least amount of hair in it. Thank
Our
you all.
menu
It's breaded breadcrumbs. Just throw them into the fryer.
doesn't matter.
Help yourself.
What's What is this tacked on price here? Is this gratuity? No, it's what we charge for not telling your wife you're gay.
That checks
You're
out.
here for the food.
It's
Question.
I see. I'll pay that.
It's a cover chart.
It's going to show up on your debit card as E&D Entertainment. Don't worry.
Could I
Would
speak
you
to
like
Dave
to
or
work
Buster,
for the Biden
please?
administration?
And on that note, thank you all for joining us. Please check out all of our guests online.
Yeah.
And we will return next week.
And tomorrow for the debate, Dave's gonna be in there.
yeah.
6:30, 7:30 Eastern.
Yes, the debate. I will be back here covering the whatever's left of Biden.
Whatever happens, man.
Whatever this charade is for them to push him out.
Write a eulogy just in case.
I know. I think I'm going to put something together. Just something that says
A
like,
few thoughts.
"He hit a laptop so well," and whatever else
Not
we
well
can say.
Great family man.
But not his daughter's diary.
No, he did not hide that very well. You can just talk about. Look, we don't know if that really happened, except it did.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of being peed on in the shower, let's go grab dinner.
Hey,
Tallywhackers.